it's Monday. I would say happy Monday, but it's the day after the time change, and I don't think anybody's happy today. I just got done teaching, and I have to go do grocery shopping, but I'm listening to, my phone keeps like slowly tilting. Also, this is like a total side tangent, but I got mascara from ColourPop, and I like how it goes on, but it like, the first sign of any sweating for me, it just goes everywhere. So I think I'm gonna have to go buy a different mascara because I just can't have constant raccoon eyes. Anyways, I'm gonna go grocery shopping, but I have been listening to The Fourth Myrtle Hardcastle on audiobook. And so I'm actually kind of excited to go grocery shopping because it means I get to listen to more of it. And then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna try some vlogging this week and see how it goes. I also had like a total bookish overwhelm moment yesterday. And so we need to figure out this March situation, but okay, I'm gonna go grocery shop. All right, groceries have been acquired. They've been put away. I have no idea how chaotic my last little thing was. Probably fairly chaotic. I might be too chaotic for vlogs, but we'll see. Hi, how are you? How's it going? I didn't do video last week because last week was a lot. Our cat needs to start taking medication. See your tail. And she is such a picky eater, and she's so stubborn. So getting her to take her medication has been a struggle, but I finally had success today, so fingers crossed that continues to work. And then my husband got sick last week, and then I lost my voice from teaching on Tuesday. I talk a lot. I don't think that's surprising for anybody. And I was talking in too high of a register while I was teaching on Tuesday. And I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but I can hear when I am up too high, but sometimes I really struggle to flip my voice down low. So, so I lost my voice. And then just the way my teaching schedule works, I've had maybe like a day at a time to let my voice like try to recover. But, I pretty much teach every other day. So there's not really, like, I don't really have like a set time to let everything get back the way it's supposed to be. But it's almost better today. And we did go and meet my mom's new puppy on Sunday. So if you follow me on Instagram, then you saw pictures of Henry. He's so sweet. And I have realized I feel the same way about pets that like my friends who don't have kids feel about my kids, where I like to hang out with them, but I don't want to take them home. I don't want one. But it's fun to like hang out and cuddle and play, and then leave them. And yeah, so, again, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my post today. And if you didn't, stupid algorithm, this is the picture that I had. And basically what happened is I overwhelmed myself with too many books. Which also, I think if you've watched my video, this is not a surprising announcement. It's probably more like a, yeah, we knew you were going to do that to yourself kind of thing. So yeah, I'm overwhelmed. There's too much that I want to read, and I need to make that stack smaller. So we're going to do that today. Because I have two very, very tall stacks in my bedroom. Okay, Puzzle, can you not do that right now, please? Thanks. But I thought maybe what we could do is go through what I'm currently reading. And I also got my Illumicrate box today, and I've never done a like an unhaul on camera before. I think this is for the February. I think I'm finally up to date. And I didn't get the March box because I just didn't think the book sounded like something I would enjoy. I think it's yet like another Greek myth retelling. And like, if that is a thing that works for you, I am so happy for you, but it is not a thing that works for me. So I don't need those books coming into the house. And I don't even know if I know what the February, you know what, let's just open it. If you don't want to see Illumicrate for February, go ahead and skip ahead a little bit and then you won't see. But the theme for February is Into the Fire. Ooh, good, I wanted to read this book. Okay, let's do the goodies first because I am really in Illumicrate for the goodies. The books are nice, I'm here for the goodies. So the first one is a glass water bottle. And I heard there was they emailed saying there was like a typo. Isn't that pretty? I guess I should show you guys instead of just looking at it myself. So it has like a cozy over it and there's a book with a star. Anybody know what these little things are for? If I can get it out. Well, maybe I can't get it out. Never mind. Oh, and that's what it looks like. It has a Madeline. Oh, the shine is real. Anyways, does anyone know what these little like things are for? I don't want to break it, so I'm not gonna like strong arm it out, but it's like a little, it almost looks like a little tea thing. Anyways, if you know what the purpose for that is, let me know. This is very pretty though. Puzzle, hey, just because you're not getting attention doesn't mean you need to be a pill. I like that it comes with a cozy though, because I would probably break the heck out of this. Also, my husband doesn't watch my videos, but he's gonna be under strict do not touch this because he has a tendency to accidentally break my mugs and my glasses when he's doing the dishes. And then we had a book lamp. Oh, this is gonna be pretty. I have one of these. I have a bigger one, but oh, look at that. There's that dragon and then some birds. And this is one of those things where you open it up and it's light. These are so cool. I have a bigger one, but it's a plain outside. So this is beautiful. There's a zipper charm inspired by Legendborn. That's another dragon. Are there dragons in Legendborn? Or is it just because it's Arthurian? I love a dragon. I'm not gonna say no to more dragons. Last item. Is this a book cover? Jacket, yeah. Has a phoenix on it. Oh, it's upside down. Sorry. Yep. Okay. That's really pretty. And it has a little like loop closure. That's pretty. All right. That's really good quality too. It's like nice and thick. I feel like it'll actually protect the book. Actual book is Song of Silver, Flame Like Night by Amelie Wen Zhao. I'm really happy this is the book I really wanted. Look at that end page. That is so pretty with all the dragons and a phoenix and a tiger and a turtle. Ugh, love it. I'm so glad. I was really wanting to read this. It's thicker than I thought it was going to be though. That's okay. Here, I'll take it out of the plastic so it's a little bit easier to see. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What do the end pages look like? Those are the end pages. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay. I'm so happy with that box. Now we're going to talk about what I'm currently reading, and then we'll try to figure out that TBR situation. So I am a little over halfway done with The Dark Fantastic. This is about race and representation in teen media, but specifically the author is talking about Hunger Games, the BBC's Merlin, Vampire Diaries, and Harry Potter. And it is so good. It's academic, which I love. I love a nerdy deep dive, and I'm really enjoying this. I'm also listening to it on audio, and I believe the author, Ebony Elizabeth Thomas, does the narration on her audiobook, and I really like listening to her talk. I do want to prioritize this one. It's been falling to the wayside quite a bit just because I have to be in the right mindset to pick it up. Like I have to be
all the brain cells have to be working. I can't be operating on just like one sad little brain cell. So it definitely has a right time and right place during the day to be picked up, but I would like to prioritize it a little bit more because I noticed that if I read one book for too long, my enjoyment of that book really starts to wane. And I feel like I'm getting pretty close with this one. So I would like to prioritize it. I am also about 60% of the way through In Myrtle Peril. This is book 4 in the Myrtle Hardcastle series, and this is fun. So Myrtle's dad has been like having a series of sore throats and inflamed, like, you know, and it's finally determined that he needs to have his tonsils removed. And then while he's in the hospital after his surgery, in the middle of the night, he claims that he witnessed a murder. And Myrtle and her governess, Miss Judson, yes, don't believe him. Well, I mean, they kind of believe him, but they also kind of don't. Like, they're suspicious. And then it turns out, yes, he did see someone murdered. And so they are trying to solve who did it. And there's another like little mystery that happens before the murder, but I think is going to tie into the murder. And this is fun because in the first 3 books, Myrtle's dad, who's a prosecutor, he is not having it that Myrtle is walking around solving murders. He really tries to get her to mind her own business, to stay out of it, and is the blockade a lot of times, and Myrtle just doing what she needs to do. And in this book, he is all in on it with her. Like, yes, let's solve this. I know what I saw. Help me do it. And I really love that turnaround because now it's put them in a really fun dynamic of Myrtle being really like taken aback and kind of flabbergasted at her father's behavior, and her father being the one who's really enthusiastic about their investigation. So it's been fun. I'm also listening to this one on audio as well because I just think the narrator does such a good job of doing Myrtle's voice. And then, so this is my current middle grade. So I have 1 nonfiction, 1 middle grade. And then over the weekend, I very impulsively decided to start The Kingdom of Gods by N.K. Jemisin. This is book 3 in her Inheritance trilogy, which was her debut series. And how much can I say? So we're back with a character who was a pretty prominent character in book 1, who I really enjoyed. And so we're back in that character's perspective, though more time has passed. I think 2 years have passed since The Broken Kingdoms. And I like it because I like that character, but I don't know, gods are weird, you know? It's like when you read Greek mythology and like these gods are like morphing into other, you know, creatures, and they're, you know, super violent, and it's like, it's that kind of gods and goddesses. So there's parts that as a like modern reader, I'm a little bit like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But if you look at the scope of like Greek mythology, you know, Egyptian mythology, pick a part of the world, wherever that part of the world, whatever their mythology is, you know, they all kind of have a similar rhythm and similar themes. And so it's really just going along with what is already set up by the mythologies that exist in our world. She's just making up her own for this kingdom. Those mythologies just happen to be real because the gods are real, and the gods are meddlesome, and the gods get involved whether you want them to or not. And there's this really like violent history between the people in this kingdom and the gods that exist in this world. So so it's interesting and it's very compelling. I like read 60 pages in my first sitting, and I've slowed down a little bit, but only because of the time change. And I was just too tired to read. I didn't read, I think, at all yesterday until I got into bed, and then I was too tired to read more than like 20 pages. So I'm reading that. And then I'm very, very slowly reading How Long Till Black Future Month on my Kobo. This is N.K. Jamison's book of short stories. So 2 N.K. Jamison's, but this is a very slow read. Like I'm just reading a story every couple of days. I'm not even managing a story a day. So those are the current reads. And now we gotta come to terms with what I am physically capable of reading for the rest of March. So let's do that. Okay, so let's start with the library stack. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no explanation for my behavior right now. All right, so I am going to save 3 of these library books to still try to read, but everything else is gonna go back because it's just too much. So I am going to keep The Vanished Birds because this is the buddy read for Stephanie Bookish on her Patreon. And then I'm going to keep Nikhil Out Loud because this is another book club that I'm a part of on Instagram. And that's the book, this is the book for March. And then I'm going to keep The Truth About Animals because I really want to read another animal nonfiction once I finish my current nonfiction. So that is what I'm keeping. Everything else is gonna go back. I will read these all at another time, but I need fewer options in the house. And then as far as my books that I own, again, I don't know what I was thinking. I have no excuses. Okay, what is it realistic to say I can read this month? Read A Brush with Love and The Circus Infinite, or unhaul them by the end of the month. And then I can put 1 more book on this stack. And I might read more than the stack of 6, like for mood reading purposes, but I would like to take it down to 6 because that feels infinitely more manageable than this nonsense does. It's a little hard. Did I say just 1 more? I think I said just 1 more. 2 more. I'm so bad at this. Okay. All right, I'll hold off on Artificial Condition. I can read this in April. I don't have to read this now. So that's gonna go back on the shelf until next month. And then what I'm really trying to decide between is that I have the new Veronica Speedwell and I have the Faithless, which is the sequel to, The Unbroken. These are my 2 pre-orders for March, and I would really like to read one of them this month. I just don't know what I'm gonna be in the mood for. So that's kind of where it's tricky, because I like both of these authors so very much. I'll hold off on those because obviously I don't know how to make a decision. Okay, my 3rd one is going to be Miss Moriarty, I presume, which is book 6 in the Charlotte Holmes series. No, the Lady Sherlock series. And then, because I think book 7 is coming out this month. Did it already come out? I don't know. Anyways, but I also have this on audio on Libro, and I love these on audio. So that will be my other book, and then everything else is gonna go back onto the shelf. I also, a friend of mine gave me the arc for Untethered Sky by Fonda Lee. That's really short, so maybe I'll let that one slip through. So then that takes me down to having this be the remainder of my TBR for, what month are we? March. Wow. Time change is doing me a dirty today. All right, so that's it. That's my little update. I don't know if this will be a vlog just for today or if I'm gonna stretch this out into more of the week. I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, I'm gonna go clean up my mess because it's a situation, and put my Illumicrate goodies away and do some reading, I guess. All right, I'm actually gonna close out this video here and just so I can wrap up the rest of my day and get this edited and out where people can see it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a comment and you wear mascara, let me know your favorite affordable mascara brand, because this pop color is not working for me. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.